Hello and welcome back to another video. Oh shit, sorry. You wore that shirt in the last video.
Oh, true.
Yeah. No, cool. All good. Come in. Thank you.
Sweet. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks. Alright, and welcome back to another video. Today I was at the grocery store and I was down the confectionery aisle and I saw all these types of different KitKats. And I thought to myself, what a great idea for a video. Finding out which KitKat is really worth your money. Now, all of these ones here were on sale for $1. So you can imagine walking down that aisle, just getting confronted by all these cheap, good value for money KitKats and thinking, wow, which one do I get? So I'm going to help you with that decision now and make your life a lot easier. Yeah, let's do it. So first off, I don't know, do we start with classic? I think we got to start with classic. Are you okay day as well? That's nice. Just as I remember it. I think we're going to use our classic as the base tasting. So this is going to go in the middle and then we'll spread out from here and, you know, gooder and badder. So we'll spread out and use this as our centerpiece. All right, next up we're going to get something I think is a little bit reasonably would be popular, you would think, is the choc mint, the ice cream inspired. All the colors nice. I feel like choc mint has a bit of a stigma around it of like, oh, if you're gonna have choc mint, you may as well just brush your teeth and eat some chocolate. But I definitely see and understand that point, but I don't agree with it necessarily. I kind of like it, to be honest. I think having that little more oomph in your KitKat's kind of nice. But I'm going to put this above the regular KitKat, to be honest. Yeah. All right. Next up, we have mint cookie fudge, sticking with the mint theme. Not very fudge-like. It's basically just the mint. I guess that can hang out with the mint, I suppose. I really taste no difference between those two. It's not very fudgy, like advertised. But nonetheless, still good, just not amazing. Next up, we have KitKat Gold. Let's get into this one. It's very caramelly kind of colour. Nah. I like caramel. I do. But that's just not it, to be honest. It's a bit too caramelly. There's too much. Alright, so I think similar route, we're going to go the gooey caramel. That's even worse. Definitely sticks to its name with gooey. It's a bit gross, to be honest. The caramel's very intense. I mean, nah, not much to say about that one, to be honest. Next up, another mint. We have dark with Tasmanian mint this time. Let's see how different Tasmanian mint is to non-Tas. I got a bit of a Scotch smell out of that initially. Like an alcoholic smell. There's so much going on. It's only dark chocolate and mint, but it's like the dark chocolate's there, which I don't like anyway. And then a real subtle mint comes in. And then it's like, oh, it's not too bad. But then the dark chocolate comes in again in the aftertaste. And then it's just like layering as you swallow. And it sits of not goodness. Next up, our chunky KitKat. I believe this is just KitKat, but chunky. But let's see how the experience goes. It's going in the middle. because I just believe that it's going to be personal preference if you want. It tastes the same. The chocolate is a little bit more intense. The chocolate's thicker, but it is just a KitKat. I don't know, actually. I think I'd rather this size over that size, but it's not huge enough for me to move them aside, I guess. Like, put them either side of each other. Yeah. Next up, we have chunky gooey caramel. So far, the caramel hasn't really done its job, so hopefully this one pushes it over. Definitely gooey. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not down here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, these would be like a... Alright, this one's I'm excited for is Cookie Collision. I was sort of hoping it would be a little bit more down the route of cookies and cream. So, that's not bad. It's going to go here because I don't love the mint, but I do quite like it. But this one, the Cookie Collision, it's very similar to your standard KitKat, just with a little bit of an extra cookie flavour in it, which is kind of fun in its own little way. Lucky last, we have dark with southern orange. Not too excited for this one. Whoa, that is strong. Definitely reminds me of something I've had before. I don't like it. I don't like dark chocolate. I don't think it's quite hit the money on that one. I think it's definitely got an audience, like the dark chocolate audience, but that audience just isn't me. If you're in the same predicament I am, next time you're at the supermarket and you see the $1 KitKats on sale and you go, well, I want to get one. I don't know which one to grab. Now you do. You know your KitKat route. You know it's good, but expand. I reckon try the Cookie Collision, try the Choc Mint. It's quite good. I've narrowed it down for you at least. But otherwise, look, thank you so much for watching. This is the end of this video. Check out my previous videos, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment of anything else you want to see me do next. And yeah, I guess have a good afternoon. Bye.
I've been thinking about shit, my mind kinda crowded. What to do about it? Might write a rap song, might go and do wrong, might do X and feel strong. Climb a building, King Kong, swing around my ding dong.